Tone Miles here, and for this CD review, we're going to have Class Action by Class Action. Now, it's their first full-length album. It was released in July of 2010. You can get it on iTunes or Bandcamp, but if you want to snag a physical copy, you got to go to one of their live shows. So if that means you have the means to do so, go to one of their shows. You should do that. Now, Class Action hail from Calgary, and they've been playing together since 2006, and they played alongside Bedouin Soundclash, the Flatliners, the English Beat, and the Mad Caddies. Now, with a name like Class Action, you're probably going to expect some social commentary to go with your ska. And right out of the gate with the first track, Change the World, they deliver. Now, this is a track with a real positive message. In this political climate, it's easy to be a cynic. This song challenges us all to try and make a difference, to stop selling ourselves short, get off our collective asses, and try to go out there and be a force of positive change in this world. And it's a really good track to showcase the band's talents too. It's got peppy horn arrangements, alternating male and female vocal parts, and some really solid work on strings and percussion. Now, the next track up is probably my favorite track on the whole CD, Not the One. Now, this is just kind of a lighter, funnier song with a real relatable message. The message being, what the hell happened to you, man? You used to be cool, now you suck. I mean, it's your girlfriend. She sucks, and now you, by extension, you also suck. So something I think we can all relate to at one point or another in our lives. And this track is just a lot of fun. The lyrics, they're really funny, and you can tell that they just had a lot of fun recording this track. So this is my personal favorite. If you don't buy the whole CD, at least spend $1, pick up this track. It's just a really fun track. So, track number 3 is City Streets, which I featured on my Doomsday Vault episode. So it's a bit of a darker song about how poverty, crime, and the rush towards urbanization have changed the modern cityscape, and not for better. Now, it's got a great solo by the lead guitar, and it's just a thoroughly enjoyable track. I often go running to this track as I put the pavement of my own city streets under my heels. Now, next up is On My Mind. Features a great lead-in on the trumpet. It's a song about love at first sight, being unable to get someone off your mind. The song's got some great punk sensibilities, so if you like punk rock, you're really going to enjoy this track. Okay, so the next song on the CD, I'm not really sure I get it. I still like it, I'm just not sure I get it. The track's called Beneath Your Feet. I'm just having a little harder time putting my finger on it. So maybe if you're from Calgary, it makes more sense. Maybe there's some sort of in-joke to be in on. I can't help but feel like I'm missing something here, because to me, this sounds like a song about urban spelunking. Now, maybe it is, but maybe it's a metaphor, you know, being under the city streets. Maybe that's a metaphor for something. But if it is, I'm not sure I get the metaphor. Now, I may not get it, but I still enjoy it. Music is our weapon. That's the next track. It may be the most outwardly political track on the whole CD. Now, this track likens guitar to rifles, trombones to pipe bombs, bass to grenades, so a lot of music as weapons imagery. Now, there are going to be a lot of people who look at the punk scene and think of it as just a bunch of loud noise and anger, and to dismiss it as such is a real disservice. Now, I personally tend to like political music as it challenges me to do my own fucking homework, research issues, form my own viewpoints, and for me, punk rock isn't about political nihilism. It's really an outlet that allows my own political views to be challenged and then to be crystallized, to be made stronger. So this song kind of nails it, and really provided a lot of impetus for doing this CD review as a whole. So the next track is That Guy. Now the beat starts off real slow but amps up to a frenzy. It's another one of the more light-hearted tracks, feeling almost like a thematic cousin to Not the One. And I really like just how well the two singers kind of play off each other in this track. All for One is a song about conformity, sarcastically states just how much fun it would be if everybody dressed the same and acted the same. I was kind of immediately reminded of the song No Cigar by Melancholy. I won't waste my time fitting in because I don't think contrast is a sin. And stylistically, I think it's really cool how they let the beat drop, just slow way, way down, just to pick it right back up again and just, you know, whip the beat into a frenzy. So, Skankin' the Night Away is a song about exactly that. Skankin' the Night Away. And some of my best memories of recent years are of going to ska shows with good friends, with the wife, and skanking till my body literally aches. You know, just walking out of the bar exhausted, maybe even dehydrated at that point, waking up the next day physically sore from dancing all night, and thinking, man, that was a great night. I can't wait to do that again. Skankin' the Night Away. The CD closes with another really, really strong track. Rhythm in My Soul. It's a bit of a slower track, but what I like about it is I think it gives a chance for each of the instrumentals to really, really shine. Now, it's also really, really catchy. So there you have it. Class Action by Class Action is a really enjoyable CD. Would I recommend this to ska fans? Of course. That goes without saying. If you're a fan of third wave ska, want something a little more politically minded, you're really going to enjoy this CD. But who else would I recommend this CD to? Well, punk rock fans for sure, since ska and punk go hand in hand. People who don't mind a little politics in their music, such as myself, you should also enjoy this CD. So this CD is for people who like ska, punk, or political music, and if none of those apply to you, that may preclude you from enjoying this CD, but that would be a shame. Now, heavier tracks like you got your heavier tracks like City Streets and Music Is Our Weapon. You got lighter tracks like Skankin' the Night Away, Rhythm in My Soul, Not the One. So there's a lot of variety to be had on this CD. Now, maybe I'm doing a disservice in playing up the political side of the music. Perhaps, you know, I'm reading too much into things, kind of projecting what I think it's about. But if that's the case, I'm sorry. You know, again, one man's opinion here. But from my end, the first ska show I went to was a Less Than Jake show. Back then, Anti-Flag was one of the openers. I know I'm probably dating myself here, but this was before Underground Network had released. And to this day, I still remember singing aloud to This Machine Kills Fascists and just having a blast. And hopefully some of you who were at that show are watching this video today. So to this day, I'm still an Anti-Flag fan. Like I said, like music with political undertones. I find it intellectually engaging. It challenges me to form my own viewpoints on the issues. I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into things, seeing something that isn't really there, and maybe some of you disagree with me so much you're about to turn the video off. I hope that's not the case. I enjoy some politics with my music, and from that viewpoint, I found this CD really engaging. It's something that, as a much younger guy, I would have just been eating this type of music up, and I still really like it as an older guy, you know? So that's the level I was engaging this CD on. Now, no one's asking you to take my viewpoint at face value. You know, you can say 2 ton miles, you're an idiot, but do yourself a favor, listen to the CD yourself, form your own opinion, because for what it's worth, I really enjoyed this CD, and I think you might too.
Whoa, oh, 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 I've got the rhythm in my soul. Rhythm in my soul. Well, life is just too good. There's no way you'll ever find me down. Got too much going for me to ever show up brown. I'm reaching every target, I'm achieving every goal. Above everything else, I've got the rhythm in my soul.